friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie if you're new here, and today I want to share with you some of my recent favorites. Some fall favorites. I mean, it's just the very beginning of fall, but fall favorites, September favorites, some of the recent items that I have been loving to use, loving to listen to, loving to read, loving to watch. I'm gonna share some of these recent favorites with you today. This video is also a collab with some other sweet ladies, some other moms, and that is with Rachel from Day to Day Joys, Michelle from A Common Life, and Abby from Rooted in Rest. I will leave down in the description box below a playlist where you can check out these other moms' September favorites. They are all homeschooling moms as well, so check them out. So to start with, to put us into a nice fall mood, I should say first, I have not bought a ton of stuff lately. I have been, okay, I'll just go ahead and admit it. I have been in debt for quite a while. My husband and I, every week we get like spending money. And back in, I think it was May, I bought myself a new phone because I really needed one. So I used my spending money for it, but I didn't have enough spending money, so I was in debt quite a bit. So I am just this month finally starting to get spending money again after buying my phone. So I have a few new products to show you, things I've gotten for our homeschool and stuff, but some of these are good old faithful items. So that's what this is. This stack of pumpkins, I pulled this out with our fall decor a couple weeks ago and was just reminded how much I love this. I don't even know what it is about it. I just think it's so cute. I love the fairly neutral colors, fairly like toned down fall colors, and I just think it's really cute. So this sits on our little console table here in our living room, and it just makes me happy. A new product I got fairly recently, yes, I bought this, because it's not for me, it's for our homeschool. But I got this laminator. As a homeschooling mom, I didn't realize that we were missing out on something so useful, but I bought this laminator. I bought it to help with making our gather round curriculum books. So I'm printing our own books, binding them. I laminate the covers. So I bought this laminator. It's just a Scotch brand. I think it was like $25, but it has been put to use a ton over these last few months, and I love it. If you homeschool your kids, or even if you don't homeschool your kids, get a laminator. They are so useful. Another product I did not realize that I was missing until I got it is this brow gel. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, clear brow gel. This came in my FabFitFun box recently, and it is so useful. I absolutely love it. So it comes out like a mascara brush, and it just keeps your eyebrow hairs, every single hair, in place. So I just go through and like comb it along my eyebrows. They feel like just the tiniest bit stiff, but it just keeps them in place all day, and I absolutely am in love with this product. The next thing I've been loving lately are these blue light glasses. I just think they are cute. That's one reason I love them, because like, look, oh, they're kind of smudgy too, but okay, you're not even gonna be able to see. You can just see my window. But they are so cute. I really like them. And so when I am editing at night or just working on my computer, I put these on. I can't tell that they are like necessarily helping me in any way, but it makes me feel better about all the screen time. And so that is one of my recent favorites. On to a couple of books I have been reading. So for myself, I am reading this book, Teaching from Rest by Sarah Mackenzie. I know a lot of you homeschooling moms watching this video are probably like, oh yeah, I've read that. It's not a really new title, but it is fairly new to me, And I am not done it yet, but I have really been enjoying reading this book, Teaching from Rest, A Homeschooler's Guide to Unshakable Peace. She just talks a lot about simplifying your homeschool, although it's not always going to be peaceful and quiet and laid back. She just talks about ways to simplify your day, simplify your routine, simplify your curriculum, how to just be more at peace as a homeschooling mom. And I am really, really enjoying it. I know that this is one of those books that I will read and I will reread again. Another book that I have been reading to my two oldest kids lately, every evening we read a little bit of this book. It's called Good Pictures, Bad Pictures. And it is a book introducing, I don't feel like introducing is the right way, but I guess warning kids about pornography, and just talking about these pictures that you're going to come across and how some pictures are good pictures and some pictures are bad pictures, and it goes through the dangers of pornography and how that might come up, especially as my older ones are having more screen time. They do their math on the computer, they occasionally will Google something, and why we definitely try to avoid that between computers and just friends. You never know, and quite likely they will come across some bad pictures. Knowledge is definitely power, and this book just does such a good job. Again, I'm not done it, but what we have read so far is written so well, so smartly put, so intelligently put in a way that kids understand. And that way, when and if they come across pornography, as I'm sure at some point they will know what they're looking at. They can decide to keep looking or look away, but when they understand what this is, what the dangers of it are, it's just a really good way to warn your kids about that. So here's the book again. I will link these products down below if I can find them on Amazon, so you can look at them as well if you're interested in getting them. But this, I am so glad that I got it for my kids. My next favorite is what I've been watching recently. So this is totally not my husband's thing. I only watch it when he's working in the evening or when he's out in the evening. But on those evenings when I'm alone, I have been enjoying the show The Great Canadian Baker. I love baking shows. Not like cooking shows so much. They're not my thing, but baking competition shows I really enjoy. So this is a show that's on Amazon Prime, at least here in Canada. I don't know if it's in the States. It's The Great Canadian Baker, but it's a competition on baking. Also on Netflix, the show Sugar Rush. I don't know what it is, guys. Like, I have a problem, but baking shows, these reality competition like game shows, yeah, I love them. My last favorite is what I have been listening to lately. And I follow here on YouTube Amy Roberts. She is a large family mom. She has a YouTube channel. She doesn't post often, but she has a channel. She also has a podcast called Raising Arrows. And I have known about her podcast for a long time, but I had never checked it out until just a couple of weeks ago. On her podcast, she talks about homeschooling, she talks about large family living and routines and ways to be organized. And if you are a large family mom, especially if you're a large family homeschool mom, you will really enjoy the tips and encouragement she has on her podcast. They're fairly short episodes. She doesn't ramble on. She's just pretty straight and to the point in just practical tips of how to make your household run smoother. So I have a ton of episodes left to listen to because I've only listened to a few, but her podcast I have really been enjoying lately. So those are my favorites. Let me know down below maybe something new that you have found in the past couple months, maybe a new show you're liking or a new podcast you're liking. I am always up for recommendations, what I should watch, what I should listen to, what I should read. So let me know down below if you have any suggestions for me. Also, check out the playlist to check out these other ladies' videos for today, and I'll see you guys next time.